Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Murphy, and this is a reflection video for Adult and Community Education, Class 631, with some thoughts on the assignments, the resources, and the overall experience. This reflection is a representation of my group, Group 5, consisting of Emmanuel Adu, Lilia Freyi, Elaine Pippins, Andrea Snell, Rick Thalls, and myself. Some of the things that we took away from the class was a broader understanding of how adult community education, how it interacts with real world scenario, how adults come to the scenario with lived experiences, different motivations, and many challenges that make building a program for them very different than the normal K through 12 scenario. Another takeaway from the course was how the continued adult education, how the many different programs that adults can take lead to a greater civic participation, and how that leads to a overall improvement in quality in life. I mean, if you take and you gain skill and you build your abilities inside the community, then it's easy to see how the community would strengthen by having its members being more skilled and more capable. Another thing that we took away from the course was relationships. Our group in particular, as far as I understand, none of us knew each other before this class. And I think that we've formed a really strong relationship. You know, our group, Group 5, consists of really, really good people. You know, I've really, really enjoyed getting to know the members of our group. I think if you take the interaction that we've had inside our group, the roles that we've played, the assignments that we've given ourselves, what our duties were for our group. During the process of all of that taking place, we have got to learn from each other's experiences. You know, we all come from different backgrounds, we all have different abilities, and it's been very, very, rewarding for us to all be able to have the opportunity to learn from each other. One of the biggest points inside the course was to see how there's so many different avenues for adult learning. In a traditional sense, a very formal setting, most people see adult learning or see learning as, a teacher in a classroom with students. When in the reality of adult learning, it's more informal. There are many, many more informal situations where just the interaction of other people who bring different experiences can be a learning situation for you if you understand that and you take it for what it is. Like I say, if you're looking at the likes and the dislikes of the class, I would say that it's all likes. I don't think our group really had anything that we disliked about the class. I think that the different scenarios that we've had, the opportunities that we have to interact in the class, we have Zoom meetings, we have discussion boards, we have videos, we have emails back and forth to each other, and we have group participation. All of those things made the experience of the course flexible, so all of us would have the opportunity to get what was necessary from the course, at the same time dealing with all the things that adults have to deal with as they try to further their education. So I don't think there are any negative things that we would take away from the course, all positive things. Looking advice for future students, I would say that the biggest thing of advice that I can give is to try to keep what you learn from this course, keep interacting that with what you do in your everyday life, like your own experiences, like what you do, how you do it. Take the concepts that you learn from adult and community education, apply it to the experiences that you have, and then you let that concept broaden your ability to understand how to apply the principles that you learn from the course. I think that's the biggest takeaway from it all, is learn how to take the information and apply it so that you can understand the concept, so you could be more flexible with where you use it. But in the overall, like I said, I think our experience has been excellent, and we really appreciate the fact that you took the time to put the course together in this manner. Thank you very much. Thank you to our group for giving me the responsibility to do the reflection video. And from Group 5, thank you very much.